Greetings and salutations, loathsome sinners, and welcome back, our dear viewers. As always, this is Alastor, the radio demon, hotelier of the Has-Been Hotel, and one of the many voices that you see here on the Moonshadow Mystery Channel. I know, I look a little different now. The primary visage I typically use here is currently offline. So in the meantime, I'll be experimenting with various other images until then. Well, until it's back online. Why did I say then? I wish to apologize to all of you who are perhaps expecting one particular iteration of this voice or the other. As much as I would like to maintain a perfect balance, I unfortunately end up finding myself bouncing between the likes of the original voice actor, Edward Bosco, and that of Amir, the official voice for the Has-Been Hotel series. That said, it's nothing important to worry about. Don't worry, you loathsome sinners. That said, we're going to take this opportunity to get a little bit of VR chat exploration going. For the time being, I believe we'll start off with the likes of Has-Been Hotel's Pilot Realm. And for those of you who witnessed our recent Murder 4 video, please let us know if that is something you would like to see more of, or other similar such locations. Thank you ever so kindly. For now, we'll choose a fairly low impact realm with few people. Where we go from here is anyone's guess. We have quite the myriad of selections. And I can always find more. That said, we have found some Dragon Ball related realms, so if you would like to see a return of voices such as Master Muten Roshi, or Prince Vegeta Brief, or even Lord Frieza, let us know in the comments below. For the time being, however, let's get into Wily Wackford's iteration of the Has-Been Hotel Pilot World, or should I say instance. We may have some friends who pop up here and there, but for the time being, we're going to see what sort of random individuals we come across. Or rather, we're going to see what sort of random individuals we can come across. Oh, speaking of random, one of our many doppelgangers is present. How delightful. Hmm. My site appears to be off. No, that appears to be correct. Interesting. Someone is streaming audio. Radio killed video star. Someone's playing the Predator. And someone is down in a Fallout T-Series model. Appears to be 60, but it could be a 45. Blow some sinners. I can't tell what it's trying to say, but it's rather humorous. Well, quite a quiet cavalcade of characters. Perhaps we need somewhere with a little more intrigue. Perhaps the best thing we can do is change to a different instance. I typically try to avoid heavier ones, but perhaps it's a good idea to do so. And not to worry, loyal viewers. I'll do what I can to make sure that this video is within how to phrase it properly, easily consumable size format. I do say try. We know how that goes here on this channel. Oh, now this is quite the cacophony. It appears to be a doppelganger dressed as Beetlejuice. How delightfully humorous. Oh, how delightfully humorous. It's me dressed as Beetlejuice. How humorously delightful.
Yo, I can't wait for a second movie to come out, bro.
Hey, who wants my snake?
I can't tell if that's supposed to be Venom or Carnage. Do let me know in the comments below. Is that Venom or is it meant to be Carnage? I honestly have trouble telling.
God damn, that's not Venom. You fucking dumb.
I'm gonna kick you in the head.
Well, based on the colors, it looks more like Carnage to me.
What the?
I mean, no offense, you do have a slightly red hue, though. Fair enough.
Yo, Alastor, can you brush your teeth, please?
My friend, people have seen me with white teeth, and it seems to put them off more than my current dentures seem to do.
I am so sorry. Please repeat that. Fucking children.
Well, my friend, what I said is people have seen me with pearly whites before, and it seems to make them far more unsettled.
Mine's black.
Yes, I can see how the wallpaper and the rest of the accoutrement would cause you to appear with a red hue. My apologies for the misunderstanding. Why, is that Parappa the Rapper? I haven't seen that in decades. I'm surprised they've not done a crossover between Parappa the Rapper and what is it, this new thing, Friday Night Funkin'?
Yeah,
That would be quite the humor. Oh dear. Well, that's an image I didn't know we were going to see today. Ah, well, it is for Lord ZZ. Delightful. Rare to see one of the others out and about. Ah, if it isn't one of my fellow doppelgangers, how charming. Oh, if it isn't Pepper, played by the late Robin Williams, the one soul you will never see in hell. Oh, well, it appears ZZ has up and left. I, well, that's a version of Vox we've seen before. If you say so.
Are you a first one, buddy?
are you doing something?
Hmm? No. That has never, shall never happen. Don't believe all that you see edited on Vox Text interwebs. Well, there are quite a few doppelgangers here today. One angel dust. Well, how atypical. Oh, gee. Well, I can't show that. Perhaps we should transition to a different locale. My apologies, dear viewers. I did not anticipate to subject you to such visceral visual imagery. Certainly, it was not in it was not in the dossier. Ah, yes, has been revived. Always greeted by delightful little fat nuggets. Everyone appears to be in some other realm. Hmm. Oh, well, there's a delightful face to run into. One of my many doppelgangers. Hmm. Oh, now this is looking quite lively.
What happened? You're so sneaky. You became anorexic. No, now you have no legs.
delightful cavalcade of characters.
I just want to say this. Okay, towards Bunzi, but the least I could have done is make that asphalt.
The Alastor.
Hmm?
The Alastor.
Ah, greetings and
I
salutations.
know it's
That's always more of Husker's thing, for the most part. That said, I don't believe the VIP room is currently accessible.
It is true. That is true. That is true.
No, not at all. Oh well. Perhaps another time. Maybe with souls on the line. Oh, heaven forbid it's that accursed version.
Hey, put something inside them. That's how I get the beat.
Ah, it appears one of my doppelgangers using quite the intriguing voice modulator.
That's how I get the beat.
What the fuck?
You smell different when you sleep.
Is that? I just realized.
Well, that was a comment.
Nice to know. I thought that was a cosmic spring trap. Oh yes, they really improved it.
I don't want you watching me swim. Why would you guys want to swim? Why is that fucking guy with these? I do have a swing. I failed. I went to hide and out of the
Alastor, what the fuck happened to you?
Yes, that is quite the accursed visual.
You want to see what I did to Velvet? Or what someone did to Velvet?
Let's see.
Oh my fucking god. My name's
Oh, wow.
Darren.
How intriguing. If it isn't Tanjiro, the Demon Slayer corpse.
Amanda, we're drinking tea.
What's up?
Hi, I'm.
Oh, Jason Voorhees, how humorous.
No,
Oh wait, that was Michael Myers. My apologies.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I got so sad on the beam.
I can't tell if that was coming from behind me or from in front of me.
Great.
No, I certainly doubt that. Oh, I'll need a moment, loathsome sinners. It appears a message has popped up on the discords. Heaven forbid I ignore it. A moment, if you please. If I seem suddenly disappointed, there's a good reason. Don't get me wrong. The person messaged me as a dear friend. Unfortunately, not the one whom I was hoping to hear from this morning. I'd be lying if I said I weren't at least a little bit concerned. But I'll get into the reason later. Curiouser and curiouser. Well, they all appear to be in their own little group. Quite understandable. Ah, well, greetings and salutations, all of you loathsome sinners. Looks like everyone's having a great time.
It's not here. Yo, Raz,
Well, I don't believe we'll get demonetized for that. Well, if it isn't one of the furry doppelgangers, how humorous. And a little charming, I might say. Like you mean it, take a chance and you will seize it. Haha, I do delight in that humorous. Well, there's not much going on at the hotel today. Perhaps I should take my soiree somewhere else. But where to? Unfortunately, there's not a lot going on. Oh, beg your pardon. Well, that is quite the Titanic pair of hands. Oh, that appears to be a rather poignant choice of words. Seems Aaron Yeager is in the house. He certainly belongs down here. Might I help you, sir? I know not what it is you want, but it'd be far easier to hear you if not for that mask based on, was it Captain Kirk of that Star Trek?
Oh, it's hot. It is so hot in this room. Oh my god.
It is hot.
Well, I do appreciate the playing of a song in my honor.
Oh, it's a voice actor.
Yes, indeedy, my dear. This is, of course, no such computerized trickery. This is the real thing.
Hey.
Greetings and salutations, my dear. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. Quite the pleasure. Always a charm to meet a fan.
Hello, Alastor.
Greetings, my doppelganger. And one that appears to be merged with either Dracula or Husker, and I'm not sure which is more terrifying.
Wait, do you have my avatar on?
Yes, indeedy, my dear. I can tell you are quite the stout, yet well-figured individual. Don't worry, I've seen far more offensive things come from angel dust.
Oh, wait, you mean...
Michael Myers, stop!
Don't worry about it. Believe me, after dealing with Angel, nothing could bother me all that much. Aside from the giant naked man who was just there.
Fuck, okay, Ron.
The giant naked man?
Oh, who is now a very tiny naked man.
It's a tiny titan! Oh, no!
Well, that, by definition, would be a titan, would it?
But they were like,
Wow.
I just hit you with the fish, dude.
Okay, is there a particular reason why Mike Myers keeps sticking his severed finger in my face? Don't get me wrong, I would gladly eat your flesh. I don't know where it has been. Hmm?
Okay, you're lucky.
Well, as long as it's not an angelic blade, feel free to stab all you wish.
Wish?
It's a-
Oh, heaven
You're in
forbid.
the whole wrong dimension.
Finish him, Michael.
Oh dear.
Finish him.
It's angel dust.
Garfield?
And oh heavens, they're what the young folk call dummy thick, aren't they?
Yes.
You have to pardon me. I'm still getting acquainted with using the current generation's colloquialisms.
Just walking away.
By there, I didn't realize we had to be here.
Sheriff Small. Give me a second.
I'm not gonna say anything. It's actually fine.
Ah, yes, I'm acquainted with this version of my
Father
visage.
Alastor.
I don't use it often myself, due to the fact that people constantly question as to why I, the radio demon, have a bosom.
Like, I just think this is hot. I just like this.
Well, I certainly am not here to judge or critique. I do find the dance rather fashionable.
Oh no, I got a better version. Watch this.
Here's hoping I don't come to regret waiting.
Rip you into two.
Is that a Mexican?
Stop touching me. Who the fuck is touching me?
I would believe it would be Mike Myers. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The deer onesie. I've seen this one before. Well, I suppose everyone has their personal interests.
Nah, my main Abby that I use when I'm here is stop it, bitch! I got phantom sense. Stop.
Ah, yes, this is the one you were in when I came in. I'd say based on your voice, this one is far more suiting.
Yes, darling. Yes, it is.
Although I do say that your current physique is quite similar to that of Mimsy. Heaven forbid anyone get the idea in their head that we have some sort of secret love child. Just between us, she's a good friend, but I could never foresee anyone being in a stable relationship with that woman.
She's a little too annoying for my taste.
Well, she certainly has her quirks, but she's always been quite fun on the dance floor.
Oh shit. I don't even know who that is, but I'm gonna kick them. Probably a child.
Quite possibly. Well, it has been a sincere delight, my dear. I do hope you've no objections should your visage end up on the YouTubes.
Thank you.
I think there's already a lot of stuff on YouTube about me.
Yes, I believe of myself as well. A lot of which I wish I could unsee.
Yes, well,
Especially that comes from the radio dust shippers. I swear.
Okay, that one's hot, but I like Radio Apple more.
I swear all those loathsome sinners pairing me with the likes of those who I cannot stand makes me want to lose my mind.
But look, if you ship yourself with Lucifer, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, but look, listen, hear me out. He can shapeshift.
That makes no difference, my dear.
If y'all become a power couple, y'all can rule hell together.
Yes, well, you'll find out in season 2. You'll find out from the end of season 2 precisely why I was in such dire straits at the end of the first.
I don't mind taking a bite out of that apple.
Well, we'll leave that to your personal preferences.
Smoke it.
If I were to see myself in a serious relationship with another sinner, it would most likely have to be my dear friend, Miss Rosie.
Oh, I'm Rosie. Hold on. Rosie is my main character I play as. Wow.
Ah, yes, indeed. I've been on quite a bit. What was it that I'm trying to recall. I'm a little tongue-tied this morning. It's been rather a long day. But yes, I've been on a bit of a hiatus, you might say. But I see there's no absence of doppelgangers with which to fill the time.
Oh, yeah.
Looking as demure as always, my dear. Yes, I don't believe I've seen you since preparations for the last extermination. Then again, that was also, thankfully, the last I had to deal with. Ugh, Susan.
Oh.
I swear that ornery old bitch does get on one's nerves.
I have a cake pop.
That is preciously adorable. Why, I have not quite seen such a stylized version of Miss Rosie before. It is so very charming.
Oh.
Ah, yes, one of
What's
my
that?
doppelgangers that does use the transducers, or whatever you call them.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's the cake? Oh, my cake pop.
I appreciate the offer, my dear, but as you may recall, I've never been too fond of sweets. Although I suppose I would make an exception if you happen to have any beignets.
But this is not just a. This is. It's not just a sweet. It
Oh?
has meat in it.
A candied shrunken
It's a
head?
meat pop.
What a delightful idea! What will your boutique come up with next?
I don't know. Trying to think of more ideas.
Well, I'll be sure to stop in the near future for some tea and, of course, some of those little pinky fingers you are oh so fond of serving. I have no idea
I
what
just
just passed
realized
by, but
you're
I'm
a
very grateful
desktop
I'm
user.
unaware.
I just realized you're a desktop user.
Well, not for much longer, but I'm having a little bit of trouble getting the old headset connected. It appears that...
What's your problem? What?
Well, it
I can
appears
help
I
you.
need an adapter, because the headset unfortunately is permanently wired. And I don't seem to have the
Oh,
proper
fuck.
port for the plug. But that may be my fault. I
Amazon.
didn't do adequate research before we placed the order.
Amazon.
Well, unfortunately, this one came from the eBays, and I got it at quite a good price, though, for a headset and
That
controllers.
sucks. No, that's where you messed up.
I'm sure that is a big
You
part of it.
never, you never shop on eBay, bro.
Alastor, you want the goddamn cum spell?
What now?
You want the cum spell?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I am going to end up demonetized with this juvenile frivolity. Do be so kind and do not repeat that.
What the fuck? What the It's too fucking early for this shit, man. It's too
You
fucking
know,
early.
I may be faithful as a but I certainly don't have the patience of one.
Damn, mommy, what you looking at? Stop that! It's too early for this. Shut up, Adam. Adam. All right, bitch, I'm gonna come over here
Adam?
and make you come here.
Ah, Adam!
Fuck you.
First man, next to die.
Nah. Shut the fuck up. Oh, it's somebody in the background in my house.
Oh, I see. Well, I may have just unintentionally threatened a civilian. Oh well, once I eat them, there won't be any left over to worry about. Ah,
His name is
how
Adam.
humorous!
It's funny.
We have been graced by one of the deadly sins, if it isn't Asmodeus.
Oh shit, you guys do? Where's your Frizzarelli?
Damn, he's fucking big.
He's currently at home.
If you'll permit me to do a little vocal trickery of my own for a moment, I didn't expect we would see you anywhere outside of the House of Asmodeus. Well, yes, of course, the sin of lust would be all about that. I, however, would much prefer to be left out of it. I'm going to need more than just a bottle of brandy for that. Hmm.
This guy has gay porn.
Oh, heaven forbid.
Gay porn. Help.
Leave that for angel dust if you be so kind.
Oh my god, no, not. No!
Yes, I'm definitely going to be demonetized at this rate.
He's playing into the bit.
Ugh.
Why are you fondling the man's titties? Why?
I'm not doing a thing. Don't believe what you see on the Vox interwebs.
What is this?
And why, pray tell, is another knife-wielding psychopath trying to stab me with anything other than a holy blade? Well, my dear, it has been an absolute pleasure. You've been quite the delight. That said, and before this channel has any other issues, I'd better find myself elsewhere before that one shows back up.
Oh no. They're gonna try to touch you. I'll hold them off. They're gonna try to touch you. Run.
Yes, that is perhaps for the best. Well, my dear, take care. It has been an absolute pleasure. Until then, all of you loathsome sinners, see you all soon.
Really helpful. This molecule.
Oh dear. We may have experienced a... Oh, there it goes. I was worried we'd experienced a serious crash issue. Well, all of you loathsome sinners, this video has gone on quite long enough. But thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's broadcast, please click the like button. And as always, feel free to leave your commentary down below, along with any suggestions you may possess. If you're a new visitor, feel free to check in and click the name above the description below to see our backlog of content. But as always, we hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and a great weekend ahead, depending upon when you get around to seeing today's broadcast. And as always, loathsome sinners, remember, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. We'll see you right here, same time, same mystery channel. Until then, see you all.